Hello everyone. Today we will do your solutions of chapter 10 respiration. Question number 1 is, why does an athlete breathe faster and deeper than usual after finishing the race? It means after finishing the race, why does the breathing rate of an athlete become faster and deeper? So what is your answer? Your answer is, as we know, athlete uses so much of its energy. Therefore, the ATP means adenotriphosphate, the energy that comes from the breakdown of glucose, which is the quick source of energy. So while running, all the reserve energy is utilized, and for production of further new ATP, more oxygen is required. That's why the athlete breathes faster after finishing the race. Now question number 2 is, list the similarities and differences between aerobic and anaerobic respiration. Now we know aerobic respiration takes place in the presence of oxygen and anaerobic respiration takes place in the absence or lack of oxygen. But there are more similarities and differences. So let's first discuss the similarities. First similarity is carbon dioxide is produced in both the cases, whether it is aerobic or anaerobic respiration. Then second similarity is energy is released in both the cases. In aerobic as well as anaerobic respiration, energy is released. That is used in various functions of our body. Third one is, in both aerobic and anaerobic respiration, food is broken down. Okay, glucose is broken down to give energy. This is the similar process in both. Now fourth point is, both process takes place inside the cell. Means both are cellular respiration. Okay. Now differences. In anaerobic respiration, it takes place in the absence of oxygen or in the lack of oxygen. Whereas the aerobic respiration needs oxygen. Okay. This is the first difference. Very important difference. Now second one is, glucose is completely broken down in aerobic respiration. It gives CO2, water and energy, as you know. While in anaerobic respiration, incomplete oxidation takes place. Incomplete means formation of lactic acid should be there, formation of alcohol is there. So no complete breakdown takes place in anaerobic. Now third point is, aerobic respiration takes place in multicellular organisms like human beings in our mitochondria, and anaerobic respiration takes place in unicellular organisms like yeast. Now question number third is, why do we often sneeze when we inhale a lot of dust laden air? Dust laden air means air having dust particles. Okay, so why do we often sneeze? Very simple. The air we breathe contains various unwanted particles like dust, dirt, pollen, smoke. When we inhale this air, these particles enter the respiratory system. With it creates unnecessary irritation over there. As a result, in the nasal cavity, it leads to sneezing. Okay. Now next question number 4. Take 3 test tubes. Fill third fourth of each with water. Okay. Now label them as A, B and C. Now in test tube A, keep a snail, and in B, a water plant. And in test tube C, keep snail and plant both. Now which टेस्ट ट्यूब हैव हायर कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ CO2? ये आपने बताना है. नाउ इन टेस्ट ट्यूब A there is only snail, and snail is inhaling oxygen and exhaling carbon dioxide, whereas in test tube B water plant is using carbon dioxide. Similarly in C plant is also there, it is using carbon dioxide. In both the cases B and C, there is decrease in the concentration of carbon dioxide. Whereas in test tube A, only snail is exhaling CO2 and no plant is there for using that CO2. It means higher concentration of CO2 is present in test tube A. Now in question number 5th, tick the correct answer. In cockroaches, air enters the body through tiny holes which are known as spiracles. Second one, during heavy exercise we get cramps in the legs due to accumulation of lactic acid. Third one is normal range of breathing rate per minute in an average adult person at rest is 15 to 18 times. This is normal breathing rate. Fourth one is during exhalation, the ribs, so when you exhale, CO2 comes out, then your ribs, they move downwards. Match the items in column 1 with those in column 2. Yeast, yes, alcohol is produced with the help of yeast. Then diaphragm means your chest cavity, the muscle present in the chest cavity. Now skin, the respiratory organ in earthworms. Leaves, stomata are the respiratory organs. In fish, gills are the respiratory organs. And in frog, lungs and skin are the respiratory organs. Now next is your question number 7. Mark T if the statement is true and F if it is false. During heavy exercise, the breathing rate of a person slows down. This is false because breathing rate increases when we do heavy exercise. Now in second, plants carry out photosynthesis only during the day and respiration only at night. This is again false because plants carry out photosynthesis only during the day but respiration at both the times, day as well as night. Now third is frogs breathe through their skins as well as their lungs. Yes, it is true. The fishes have lungs for respiration. No, false. They have gills. The size of the chest cavity increase during inhalation. Yes, it is true. Now question number 8. Given below is a square of letters in which are hidden different words related to respiration in organisms. These words may be present in any direction, upward, downward or along the diagonals. Now you have to find the words for your respiratory system. Clues about these words are given below the square. First one is the air tubes of insects. What we call them? Trachea. Then skeletal structure surrounding chest cavity, ribs. Muscular floor of chest cavity, that is diaphragm. Tiny pores on the surface of leaf, stomata. Small opening on the sides of the body of an insect, spiracles. The respiratory organ of human beings, it is lungs. Then the opening which we inhale, nostrils. An anaerobic organism, yeast. Okay. Now in question number 9, this is your last question. The mountaineers carry oxygen with them. Why? Because when we go high altitudes, the air present is very low. Okay. So the amount of air available at that height is much less than what we have on land. That is why mountaineers carry oxygen for breathing. Okay. So this is your NCERT solutions of chapter 10 respiration. Thank you. Have a nice day.